We are moving on for Reinis Znotiņš, who is head of the Latvia Blockchain Association. We will also think what question would we ask and which issue would we like to raise with the Latvian regulator, the Latvijas Banka.
Yes, so let me start. My name is Reinis Znotiņš. I'm the chairman of Latvian Blockchain Association, and we have put forward a pretty ambitious goal for Latvia to become a Web3 hub in Europe. So yes, so as you all probably have heard, MiCA regulation comes into play as of January 2025. So all of the crypto companies have a right to work properly in Europe. And then the big difference with what we had before is that you can actually get only one MiCA license and freely operate the whole EU market. So no longer need to get a separate license in Germany, separate license in France, and so on, to actively engage and target those customers, but you can get one license in Latvia and serve the whole EU market. And then with this change, which came into place basically April 2023, we see a huge opportunity for Latvia, and we as the association have worked hard to combine this MiCA opportunity, MiCA licensing opportunity, with some other initiatives that I'll talk about later that supplements this and makes Latvia even more stand out more to all of the potential companies who would like to license. So who are we? As the association, we are B2B community. We have around 30 companies. We have as well some official legal partners. We have banking partners. We work with the different organizations all across EU and beyond to really look at how the landscape of legal landscape and also business landscape is developing. So combining those things helps us actually to really deliver a very interesting ecosystem for Latvia as such. Maybe just a couple of things about some of our bigger and more interesting members of the association. So Gravity Team is a one of the leading crypto market makers, and basically are working with all of the biggest exchanges in the world. Comes from Latvia, are based mostly here, serves of course all across the world, but they see Latvia as a great place where to develop the crypto business, and mostly based on the talent we have here. We have even companies like Air Baltic, which is the national airline, actually owned by the Latvian state. And what is very interesting that they have basically put all their customer loyalty tools on NFTs. So you can buy one of their planes. Actually, they have sold them all out. And on the slide, you can see that there's 8,000 sold. But now the reality is that they have sold all of the planes, all of the NFTs. So if you own one of their own NFT, you get 20 points every day. And then every 10th flight that you fly is upgraded to business class for free. So this has actually worked very good for them, and they have been able to generate 3x the revenue from loyal customers than before releasing this loyalty program. To enable free access to EU market, we have also partnered up with some commercial banks in Latvia. We currently have 2 commercial banks that actively seeks partnerships with crypto companies. And Magnetic Bank, which you see in this picture, actually is targeting crypto and fintech companies. So those of you who are in the crypto or blockchain space knows that to do commercial things on a bigger scale is still sometimes challenging when it comes to banking services. So we have developed these relationships to really enable the full service in Latvia. Besides all of these things, we also work with partners to release different conferences and events to speak about blockchain, crypto, and Web3. Marine already mentioned the central bank initiative at the conference, which is, I think, great. There's not that many central banks that actually do conferences by themselves. I think that already shows the commitment from the central bank to be open-minded towards innovations. And besides this one, we also work with the Riga.com, which is a broad conference usually organized in autumn in Riga, and we have a Web3 section there that we are building as the association. Our members are also the organizers of Baltic Honey Badger. This is like more a Bitcoin Maxi event, but every year already for 7 or more years have more than 1,000 people coming from all over the place interested in Bitcoin related things. And also Econ 21, which just passed like a week ago, is again great conference around fintechs and then crypto. So we are working with them as well. And to add to all of this, we are also about to create our own conference, which will be available probably closer to June this year, year 2025. So in case you are interested in these things, I'm happy to tell you more about the details when they come out. So you can visit Latvia and actually see by yourselves how the community is, meet the regulator, meet the other companies, and then build some partnerships that you can benefit from. So in some of the questions that Irina previously sent us, there was a question, and I think your members asked why Latvia, and I think Marine from Latvian Central Bank already explained this very well. So I will probably skip some of the things, but anyways, from our side, what we see, what are the true benefits for the companies, the zero tax rate on reinvested profits is huge. This is not what you get in most of the EU states, and you can be really creative about this, and this is a huge benefit for companies. Already mentioned AML specialists. So from Latvia, historically have a very strong banking background. We had before some changes that happened in our banking sector. We had the largest banking sector, I would say, in the region, around 30 commercial banks before. Now it's down to 16, around that, but still for a small country, that's a good number. And you can find different size and strategically aimed banks, as long as qualified specialists in fintech, banking, and AML sectors, because the history and basically the talent is there. So you can also get startup visa to come to Latvia and establish your company. That is probably handled by Latvian Investment and Development Agency. We do have the best stock option law in the world, according to Index Ventures. That was recently changed like a couple of years ago by the parliament. Latvia and Riga is strategically located. Probably, so if you have joined this meetup, you have looked at the maps and know where it is. So it's pretty easy to reach Central Europe. Also, quite relatively easy to reach Israel and then many other places as well. And one of the latest additions to what we have been actually as an association strongly working with and working to get done is ability to pay the share capital of the company with crypto. So this was passed by the parliament like a month ago. So it should be super easy to establish company in Latvia and pay the share capital with the stable coins. This is quite unique initiative, which is not there in most of EU states. I think none of EU states actually. Perhaps Switzerland in some states like Zug, Canton of Zug maybe allows this, but not in EU. So again, a unique opportunity how you can benefit when establishing company in Latvia. And we are also in negotiations to make easy process of paying some of the taxes, and also about for some of the state services with crypto in 2025. That would be done in a way that crypto would be paid from entrepreneurs' perspective or companies' perspective, and then the state revenue service probably would receive euros, and would be just a transfer in the middle. But anyways, making it easier for the companies which operates with crypto and so on to pay taxes and be welcoming in such a way as well. I think Marina covered extensively what is the offer of Latvian regulator, but again, from our as business association side, we see that regulatory sandbox, which was broadly explained, is a very good mechanism. Pre-licensing assistance is there, and you can really reach out and get a meeting with the regulator probably in a week or 2 weeks, and you will get actual people to speak with you, not some anonymous responses and things like that. So it's very agile, it's very personalized, and I think that's the benefits what you get with a small country as Latvia, and then with the open-minded regulator as the Latvia's bank. And yeah, we also have promised, Marina mentioned, 3 to 6 months for licensing process after going after going through the pre-licensing stage. So yeah, to start with the pre-licensing stage probably is the best, and just going back and forth with the regulator to get them on board on how you are planning to do things, and your business model and major procedures and source of funds and things like that. And after that, the legal the process should be done very fast in comparison to some other EU states. And 3 months, that's a very good I think a good opportunity. Also, SEPA payment framework and access to non-bank payment providers was well explained by Marine, so I'll not go into too much details there. Unique, a good thing. And then what we are really selling, what we are emphasizing, and you have heard probably this couple of times already from me, is the ability from Latvia to really unlock the EU market with a MiCA license. So you don't go for Latvian market, it's very small, but you do go for the whole European market with the ability to get the license, register the company, and everything much faster, more agile in Latvia. And also we have made a good cooperation, I would say, with Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Economics. And then that showed not only in the initiatives like paying share capital with crypto, but also initiative to cap the supervision fees, the central bank supervision fees for MiCA license to top up to 0.6% of gross revenue per year. That should be also one of the most competitive numbers in the whole EU. Yeah. So as the association, we educate, work with different state institutions, explain about blockchain, crypto, and so on. Work with the policy makers, work with the politicians to really get our agenda on and through, and also really enable this business opportunity, which is in crypto and digital assets. I think really put that on table and increase the awareness that the people look at this like an opportunity, not a threat only, you know. And we are very active internationally. Latvia was the only country with the specific country stand in Token 2049, which is the biggest conference, crypto conference in the world. We had together with Latvian Investment Development Agency a stand there, also in Istanbul, hopefully in Israel someday as well. Happy about this opportunity, and hopefully we'll meet in person someday as well. And here I hope you will have a sound and you'll be able to hear, but this is a short video.
We have no sound, but
Yes, that's basically it. Thank you so much, and after I'm happy to answer some of your questions as well.